Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. And yes, we're gonna go there with this video today. I'm gonna finally talk about NFTs because obviously, as most of you probably already know, the internet is going bananas about it and it's a massive phenomenon that's happening right now. And so if you didn't hear about it, you should definitely educate yourself on the subject, or at least understand what they are and what's going on, because they're gonna be a big part of our new reality and they're gonna definitely be huge in 2022. Fortunately or unfortunately, depends how you see it. Let's explore together what they are and why people are willing to spend literally millions on it. So, let's start by understanding what NFT stands for. It's clearly an abbreviation for non-fungible token. And non-fungible, what does it mean? It means that it's something irreplaceable and extremely rare. For example, if you go buy ground coffee at your local grocery store, that is a fungible item, which means that it's something widely available and that you can repurchase on and on and on. While instead, if you want to purchase a Van Gogh, that of course it's a unique painting and there's only one piece in the whole entire world, which means it's not replaceable. So that is non-fungible. So this is to explain the non-fungible part of NFTs. And then token refers to a digital certificate of ownership that is stored in something called the blockchain, which is pretty much a public digital database where you can see all the different transactions that this token went through and who exactly owns it. NFTs are also referred as crypto art because you need cryptocurrency in order to purchase or sell them, and they live in the blockchain, which is, the same ecosystem where cryptocurrencies lives. So although NFTs became widely available to the public back in 2017 with the launch of the popular first collections CryptoKitties and CryptoPunks, the first ever NFT was actually created back in 2014 by Kevin McCoy, and it's called Quantum, which is an abstract representation of the infinite loop between birth and death through colors, lines, and movement. And it was auctioned for $1.47 million just back in June 2021. However, the big NFTs explosion happened just in 2021, and we should expect even a bigger explosion coming into 2022 because the hype is so over the top right now for this new movement that it is compared to the dot-com bubble back in the 90s. So everyone is kind of speculating right now in how long it's going to take for this bubble to burst. But a lot of people are trying to take advantage of this amazing opportunity until it lasts before, the trend will die off. Let's see what happened, but in the meantime, let's really educate ourselves in what is this all about, because this will be a big part of history and we are definitely living in it. So if this is your first approach to NFTs, you may think, oh my gosh, I cannot believe there are people willing to pay millions of dollars for these stupid pixelized 1 inch by 1 inch kind of clip art. And the problem is that unfortunately this trend represents perfectly the society we live in today and the messed up values the world has today. And so there's a lot of controversy around NFTs. Some people love them, some people hate them, and I don't want to get too much deep into it today in this video. This is more of a generic introduction to the NFTs world. But for today, let's just say that the world is kind of divided in regards. Some people say this is a great opportunity for struggling artists to make easier for them to sell their art. But then as for everything, there's the other side of the coin where there's a lot of scammers, a lot of people that try to create quick, cheap looking art and try to sell it for millions as well. So the whole space, it's getting oversaturated with very low quality content because People try to become an overnight artist now all of a sudden because they see this opportunity. There's this big bubble around NFTs, and so they try to make a quick buck, pretty much. Also, there's the controversy of, people that say NFTs is just a new way for the ultra rich to money laundry. And as someone that's been working for many, many wealthy people, I can guarantee you that where there's tons of money, there's always lots of shady business underneath. Also, the big issue that unfortunately not many people are talking about is environmental damages, because NFTs lives in these things called blockchain, which is basically a digital ledger of peer-to-peer transactions where you don't need a centralized entity to verify the monetary exchange happening between two parties, like a bank usually do. And so the way to verify these transactions is through the use of thousands of computers, which are constantly making this micro calculation, to send data to each other, literally constantly 24/7. And this is using a lot of electricity, causing a lot of damages to our environment, which is already, on the edge of destruction. And so there's all these sort of, arguments in the NFT space. However, it is undeniable that this is a great opportunity to make money, and that's why NFTs are defined as the modern gold rush. So there are different marketplaces where you can purchase NFTs. One of the most popular one is Opensea, which is the one that I'm gonna show you today. And there are also different type of NFTs, like photography, sports, music NFTs, and so on. Basically, everything digital can be turned into an NFT. But the three most popular ones are art, collectibles, and gaming. So art refers to anything that's literally like artwork from actual artists. So as the name suggests, their value resides in the artwork itself, and they're very visually appealing, just as if you were purchasing literally a painting in a gallery, but it's on a digital format. Then collectibles refers to avatars that most people use as profile pictures for their social medias, and they're usually part of a limited collection. And the most popular one, of course, is CryptoPunks. And to be honest with you, this is becoming mostly sort of a status symbols, for people to brag. It's literally as when you are showing off, a Gucci belt or a Versace jacket, it's literally a status symbol for flashy people that love to brag. And this is the sad reality of today's world. So yes, these are the most popular for that reason, because people are very insecure and they love to brag. So they are willing to spend lots of money to validate themselves, just like, when people purchase luxury brands, same exact psychology behind it. And there's a lot of sub collections they came out after CryptoPunks. For example, these pudgy penguins are becoming extremely popular by the day, and as you can see, they are all the same subject. They just have different accessories, different expression, different background color, and those different traits is what give more or less value to each NFT. And so when you purchase, the property section is the most important part that you should check, because that is what give value to your NFT, especially if you want to flip it for profit. So any kind of property that is 1% or below, it's considered a very valuable trait. So for example, here you can see 3% is the best percentage we have, which means that only 3% out of this entire Pudgy Penguins collection has these traits: the kimono, the scar, and the top hat. It's not bad, but it's not great. So for example, a better one will be, let's sort it from high to low. This is selling for an insanely high amount of money. I can't even pronounce this. This is ridiculous, come on. But it is authentic, it has the check mark. and so it's not a fake. You always have to check. I have a full video about how to recognize fake from real NFTs, by the way, so I strongly suggest you to check that out. But let's look at the properties. Okay, see this, for example, the body is 0.99% in percentage, which is a very, very great trait, because it means there's only one out of the whole collection with these traits, and this gives, you know, rarity to the NFTs. So that's why this is the most expensive one. This one is super cute. I love it with the afro. Let me see. See, these have 1% has kimono, which is another great trait, but the afro with the peak, 3% is not bad, but it's not great. You should always aim to purchase NFTs that have at least one trait with a 1% or below, 0.99 or 0.89, you know. And then the gaming one or utility ones are becoming extremely popular as well, because they have specific, you know, functions, especially in the metaverse world, where you can buy, I don't know, something like a special NFT weapon that you can use when playing specific video games. And this is something that is going to explode for sure in late 2022. So watch out, because any NFTs that have some sort of link to the metaverse will most likely appreciate in value as the metaverse will become available to the public. And so now that we are more familiar with what NFTs are and the different types that you can purchase, let's see how you can actually buy your first NFT. So obviously the first things you will need is some cryptocurrency. And so if you are completely virgin about this, you know, word, and you've never purchased cryptocurrency in your life, you should first get familiar with that. If instead you are already familiar with cryptocurrency, you are ahead of the curve. All you need to do is to purchase some. And so we could go into Coinbase, which is one of the most popular, you know, crypto marketplaces. I personally use Coinbase Pro because the fees are much lower, and so I'm going to show you that one. And so as you can see here, I'm just using my phone and I'm going into Coinbase Pro application to purchase some Ethereum, because Ethereum is the cryptocurrency you will need to purchase most NFTs. And at this stage, I'm just trying to transfer some British pounds from my bank account to my Coinbase Pro account. And once I've made the transfer and the balance has been received into my account, I can purchase my Ethereum. And so, as you can see, all you have to do is to just go into the Ethereum currency, click the buy button and change the drop down menu from limit to market, so you minimize the fee cost, and then just establish how many Ethereum you want to purchase. So here I'm purchasing just £100 worth Ethereum, and then just click place order. And once my Ethereum reach my Coinbase account, I can transfer it into a digital wallet, which you will need in order to open an Opensea account and to purchase your NFTs. Okay, so here we are inside Opensea, which is one of the largest marketplaces to purchase or sell NFTs. And first things, of course, we need to create an account. And so you can just click into this little icon right here, and you will be redirected into this page where you will be asked to connect an Ethereum wallet. And so as you can see, the most popular one is MetaMask. It is super beginner friendly, very, very easy to set up and to use. And in this video, I'm going to show you this one just for demonstrational purposes. But just to give you a generic idea, you can also link your Coinbase wallet or any other type of digital wallet that you prefer. Here you have all the options. So let's stick with MetaMask, and keep in mind you will need to use Chrome as browsers because you will need to install the extensions. And so all you have to do is to just, follow the directions. It's very intuitive, and just click the blue buttons that you see on each page. So once you have installed your extension, you can just click on this little puzzle icon right here, so you can pin it and it will be always very easily accessible for you. And you can also move it forward, so it's literally the very first icon you will see. Now, this is the confirmation that you have installed your MetaMask Chrome extension properly, and then just follow all the direction for you to set up your MetaMask wallet. It's super duper easy, trust me guys. Like, I already set up mine, so I'm not gonna show you step by step. It's literally super intuitive and it's gonna take you seconds. So once you have linked your digital wallet, you will be given a recovery password that you need to store in a safe place and never ever lose it or share it with anyone, because this is literally your password that is gonna help you recover your account should you need. And it's literally a bunch of random words, something like, I don't know, sun, popcorn, blue, random words that don't make much sense when put together, but they are your password, so you really need to store it in a super safe place. Then after that, you will be all set up and you will be given a wallet address. That is another important piece of information, because that address is going to allow you to transfer your cryptocurrency into your digital wallet to make or receive payments. And you need to do this only the first time. Then after that, every time you try to log into your Opensea account, you will be asked to insert your password right here. Trust me, it will get easier the more you use it. And so now that you have your Opensea account, your cryptocurrency and your digital wallet set up, you are all ready to go, and you can just start browsing around and shop for your first NFT. And to keep this tutorial as simple as possible, I'm gonna try to purchase a CryptoKitty just because it was one of the very first NFTs that ever came out, and because they are extremely affordable at the moment. They're not that popular anymore since there are so many. If you're not familiar with CryptoKitties, they're basically digital kitties that you can actually couple up to breed new kitties. And so because they have this breeding feature, a lot of people keep breeding new kitties, and you can see how these kind of defeat the whole rarity factor. And so because there's so many of them now available to purchase, their value dropped tremendously. Although you can still find some kitties that have rarest features that are in sales for very high prices, but most kitties are really affordable, so they're not as valuable anymore. Saying that, let's find the CryptoKitties collection, and so you can just use the left column to type the name of the collection you're interested in. So we're gonna just type, of course, CryptoKitties. Always make sure you are selecting the authentic account, because as you can see, there's multiple copycats and scammers, and so usually the official account has a blue check mark next to it. And then you can sort it by cost. So let's switch from low to high. And see, you can find CryptoKitties in sale for 10,000 Ethereum, which is an insane amount of money. It's equal to $38 million, which is literally insane. But most kitties are extremely affordable. For example, look at this one. This is in sale for $38, and you can find even cheaper than that. So let's keep browsing. Something like this, for example. Okay, this is in sale for $19. So see, it's .00 and then you have a number. So ideally you want to find .001 or even less. You can see the properties. So the properties is what give value to your NFT. So anything that is 1% or below 1%, it really boosts in value a lot your NFT. So as you can see, the best percentage we have in the property section is the pattern, which is called dipped cone, and it's 0.77%. which means it's quite rare. And so this usually gives more value to your NFT, assuming you're picking an NFT that is part of a collection that it's really popular at the moment. Now, as I already mentioned, CryptoKitties are not that popular anymore. Unlike CryptoPunks, which they increase in values to the moon, literally. But ideally, you want to purchase an NFT that has at least one trait with a 1% or less, as this one. So once you double check, the properties and the value that the NFT may have, you can proceed to buy now. And so you can just click this blue button right here, and you're gonna purchase it for this fixed price, which is equal of $19. Or you can make an offer now. This icon right here represents your digital wallet, and if you click on it, you can see the balance of your cryptocurrency that you have available at the moment. As you can see, I have 0.0268 Ethereum, which is equivalent to $102. And so this is my balance, and you have to keep this in mind to make sure you have enough currency to cover the cost of your NFT plus gas fee, okay? Now, there are 3 different ways to purchase NFTs on Opensea. The first way is by purchasing at the fixed price that is listed for. So you just click on the Buy Now button, and you basically agree to purchase these specific NFTs for this price, $90.05, which is 0.005 Ethereum, okay? However, you also have gas fee when you use this option. So if you click on Buy Now, you will see the total cost of your NFT. And if you click on Confirm Checkout, you will also be able to see the gas fee that you will need to cover in order to own this exact CryptoKitty. The second option is for you to make an offer, and this is only possible by using wrapped Ethereum. So let me show you what I mean exactly. If I click on Make Offer, you see that there's the Ethereum symbol in pink. So it's not gray anymore as we saw before. So I need wrapped Ethereum. Now I have 0 wrapped Ethereum because the only Ethereum I have are regular Ethereum with the gray symbol. So in order for me to convert regular Ethereum into wrapped Ethereum is by clicking on these 3 little dots right here and select the wrap option. Now here it will ask me how many Ethereum you want to wrap. And so knowing then I have available in my wallet only 0.0268 Ethereum, I can decide to wrap all of them. So I could literally insert all of them or just a portion of them. The problem is that I will also have to pay for gas fees. So any single transaction you make into the Ethereum blockchain require gas fee, which is literally electricity power for all those computers to make this micro calculation to approve my transaction. So if I try to wrap all the Ethereum I have, and I click on Convert Tokens, which means yes, I want this Ethereum to be converted into wrapped Ethereum, it won't let me do it because I also need Ethereum to cover gas fee, which is equal to $31.54 at the moment, and it changes all the time as the currency value change. So it could start from $30 and it could go up or down. As you can see, it's changing as I speak because the currency itself changes all the time. So as you can see, I have the message say I don't have enough funds because I'm trying to convert all the Ethereum I have available in my wallet, and so I don't have any leftover money to cover for my gas fee. So you can just click on Reject and you will be redirected back to the previous page. So what you need to do at this stage is to just try to convert less money so you have enough left over to cover for gas fees. And so let's try to convert maybe 0.0150, something like that. So let's pretend you have converted your tokens. This is where you would see it. So underneath your regular Ethereum, you will see another box with your pink Ethereum, which are wrapped Ethereum. And so once you see that box with your pink Ethereum, you will be able to make an offer. One last thing about the make offer option, the seller will be the one in charge to cover for gas fees. So why you pay for gas fee to convert your currency from regular Ethereum to wrapped Ethereum? you will not be required to cover for gas fees when purchasing the NFT. So this is a massive difference. So it is always more convenient to purchase NFTs through the offer option. However, it is less likely that you will get it, because usually, especially for the very high in demand NFTs, the most valuable one, there's so many people that are making offers for the same NFTs that it's very, very difficult for you to get it. So yes, it is more convenient, but it is more difficult to get NFTs this way. And also you have to kind of wait for the seller to accept or not your offer, which can be quite frustrating. While instead with the buy now options, your NFTs will be transferred into your account instantly as soon as you purchase it. So yes, it is slightly more expensive because you have gas fee, but you have the comfort to know that the NFT will be yours straight away and you're not competing with other people that want the exact same NFT. Now, the third options for you to purchase NFTs on Opensea is by a bidding system or auction. So if you click on here, you can see only the NFTs that has this option right here. So let's, for example, click on this one, which is very particular. It looks like it has very rare traits. Yes, as you can see, the ducky feet, only 0.36% has it. So there's many traits in here which are quite rare. However, as I already mentioned twice, CryptoKitties has lost a lot of value. So as you can see, this is for sale for only $30. However, if you want to keep it just to have a piece of history, since this was one of the very first NFTs, it is a very, very good price. However, this is not the final price. This is an offer. So as you can see, this has the pink Ethereum symbol next to it, which means you can place a bid. It is slightly harder, to get NFTs this way. So it's always easier to just go with the buy now option. So the bidding system is literally just like, bidding on eBay. The person that make the best offers usually win the NFT, given that the seller will accept your offer. Because, for example, if you can see here, the top bid didn't met the reserved price, which means that the seller can establish a minimum price that he wants to receive, and if no one give an offer decent enough to meet the seller expectations, he doesn't have to sell it to you, although you are the best bidder. So when you place a bid, you still need wrapped Ethereum, as you can see, and you can establish how long you want your offer to last for. You usually have like a mark of 3 days or 7 days, a month, 2 months, and so on. So I usually recommend for people that love to use the bidding system to opt for something that is not too long, because you don't want to lose momentum, and it's always best in sales to play with impulsiveness. And so if you drag your bid for too long, you give too much room for the seller to think about it. Well, instead, I think it's a better strategy to kind of put a little bit of pressure to the seller to accept or not your offer. That way, it's like saying, listen, I'm willing to pay this much money for this NFT. However, you have to give me an answer within 3 days. This at least is my opinion, that you can do wherever you want. So I think we covered pretty much everything in this tutorial. I will make more videos about this topic to cover other details more in specific, but you know what, just have fun and browse around, see what's available, get familiar with the whole concept and get a deeper understanding of what's happening, because this is a big thing that it's shaking our economy, and like it or not, is definitely making history. Look how beautiful is this one. Some art pieces are really, really pretty, really beautiful. So, and each one have a different approach in regards of NFTs. Some people look at them just as an opportunity to make money. Some other people really like the art behind it. And some people are in betweens, they see the the potential of making money while appreciating also the art. I think I'm in the middle, and so let's see what you think about it. Actually, leave a comment down below. I'm very curious to know your opinion about this, because I know there's so much controversy about this topic in specific, and I'm dying to know what you think about it. So that's it, guys. I really hope with this video I was able to clarify all the confusion there's still around NFTs, or I was able to spark some interest into you if you never heard about it. If you like this type of content, please leave a like and leave a comment down below. Let me know your opinion about it. Subscribe if you didn't yet, because more interesting videos like this one are coming up soon. And my channel is all about making money online, so who doesn't want that? And I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!